ఏకాంతపురి బాట ఎరిగినందుకు గురుతు వనము పురము ఒకటిగా ఉండుటే సాక్షి సంసార వ్యసనములు సమసినందుకు గురుతు సగుణ నిర్గుణ సదానందమే సాక్షి. Charanam, beautiful charanam from a beautiful, rare and very, very meaningful composition which encapsulates the entire essence of our Vedanta and detachment and spiritual elevation and whatnot. It's encapsulated in such a small composition, but each charanam would highlight one aspect. Vanamu puramu okatiga undute sakshi. So for a person for whom the forest life or living in the city is the same, so they get over their ego and their attachments to their own body, their attraction towards other people, the difference between high and low. In fact, in this the last charanam, the composer says that the proof that somebody is an avadhuta is that they don't mind sitting in the street and eating food with the stray dogs. So that is there in this composition. So this is one of the 3 or 4 really, really beautiful, really, really rare and precious compositions which I hope to share with you on the 9th and 10th of May when I have a teaching session at Hyderabad. So if you are in Hyderabad, you can come, you can register and come for the session and attend it live. This is being organized by Ms.Haritha and the session would be held at Saptaparni, Hyderabad, Banjara Hills. May 9th and 10th, Saturday and Sunday morning 10 a.m. until 12 noon. So that is for those of you who are in Hyderabad or who can come to Hyderabad, but it comes online also. So if you are in any part of the world where there is internet, you can register and join online. And even if you are not free on Saturday and Sunday, May 9th and 10th morning, that time, suppose you are in a different time zone or you have some other event happening, that's also no problem. If you register, you will be given the video of the complete session which you can listen to again and again and again and benefit from. So this is just one stanza from one of the few compositions which I hope to teach. There are others also. I made I think 1 or 2 promo videos giving hints about the other songs. So for registration, please message Ms.Haritha at +91 9052 999 116. So +91 9052 999 116. And see, suppose I just sing this song, for example. ఏకాంతపురి బాట ఎరిగినందుకు గురుతు. Suppose you are very musical. Suppose I sing Ekantapuri, you can repeat that. So for that you don't have to attend the class. But there are so many elements to justify why one should attend sessions like this if one wants a deeper understanding of the nuances of the music. For example, Ekantapuri, what are the swarams for Ekantapuri? So ma ma pa dani da pa ma. Small nuances like that, because I listen to many kinds of music, not only Carnatic or Hindustani, but film songs and Western music and opera and so much. So I find that so many, if we talk about Indian music, so many playback singers, they are actually much more superior to many classical musicians when it comes to voice culture, melody, enunciation, sensitivity, feel for the lyrics, dynamics, expression, all these areas, so many popular singers might score much higher than many classical musicians. So the few areas where a classical musician scores very high, one is of course Manodharmam, where we can just improvise. That comes with not only sadhakam practice but with a lot of listening also. The second item, second factor, which is a weapon in the hands of a properly trained classical musician. If you are learning classical music but if you are not properly trained, then you may not get this, is if we listen to any melody without even thinking, we should be able to identify the notes. So this, for example, samsara vyasanamunu madadama madanisani. It just comes samasinanduku gurutu niriga gurutu. So like that, it's just it gives an X-ray of the melody, whatever composition we are singing. Niriga madanida papaga pari niri parigare sa gare sa nima mani niri parigare. So this is tuned in Yaman, and it's a composition by Kaiwara Amara Nareyana. So there are so many compositions. We have Tyagaraja and Dikshitar and Maharaja Swatrana and Purandaradasa. There are so many composers where many people sing their compositions. But there are two composers who are very close to my heart. Actually, every composer whose compositions I sing are very close to my heart. But these two, like endangered species, I have a special love for Prayaga Rangadasa and Kaiwara Amara Nareyana. So wherever I sing, whether I sing in Thiruvananthapuram or Chennai or Dubai or America or some other country, I almost always make it a point to teach or perform something by Prayaga Rangadasa and something by Kaiwara Amara Nareyana. So this is a Kaiwara Amara Nareyana song set to tune beautifully by Dr. Mangalampalli Balamurali Krishna sir, which I had the privilege of learning from him directly. Actually, I had the privilege of physically being with him when he was tuning several of other composers, Annamacharya also, but many Kaiwara Amara Nareyana songs. So if you attend who attends my classes? So there are some small kids who are very bright, much brighter than I ever was. If you just sing once, they get it immediately. There is one category. Then there are little older people, to much older people, to people who have not learnt any music at all, who don't intend ever to sing a single note. But they are spiritually evolved and they are sensitive, and they totally enjoy just the whole process of teaching, from one note by note, word by word, phrase by phrase, building up the edifice of a composition. So suppose the class starts at 9 a.m. and 9 a.m. we are just singing one note, and by 9:15 it reaches, maybe Pallavi is over, by 9:30 one Charanam is over, and by 9:45 or 10 before tea break or whatever, if we have tea break, probably not for 2 hours, we don't have. So then it's just like a miracle to see a composition taking shape in front of our eyes and ears. It's a fascinating process. So when with my gurus also, I used to spend lot of time with them. So after my class was over also, I'll just be there, and then I would attend classes of other students also. Just some would be bright, some would be not so bright, and watch how my gurus would traverse each student according to their abilities and teach them something and get them to sing correctly. It is a fascinating process. There are so many people who don't cook at all, but who love watching Master Chef, for example, on TV. So it's just fascinating to see that process of creation. I, for example, am a big fan of tennis. I've never touched a tennis racket, but having watched so much of tennis from early 1980s, Now, if I sit and watch a tennis match, I would be passing some comments, and after I pass the comment, after 1 second, the commentator would be saying exactly the same thing. So that is called Kelvi Jnanam. You are exposed to something repeatedly over a long period of time, that you develop insights and knowledge into that. So my teaching sessions is not like if you are there, you have to sing. So there are so many people who don't sing at all, but they just like the process, whether you are at home watching online or in the room, which happens rarely now. Now mostly it's online. It's a very, very, very fascinating and beautiful process, which if you have not experienced until now, even if you don't learn music, I suggest you try it out once, because many people who just as a lark, they register once, then they don't miss a single session. And many people online also, whom we have just met online, whom we haven't met in person, we all feel like one family in the best sense of the word. So as usual, I've been rambling, but I hope you got something of value from this. Please feel welcome to register, and please feel welcome to share this video and this information with your music loving friends. Not just people who are learning Carnatic music, but just people who love music. Bye.